Hi lovelies and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from the title of today's video, we're going to be reacting to Passion Fruit by Satur, which I'm honestly super excited for. I'm loving hearing more of his music, like I've been saying. He definitely is, I think, becoming slowly one of my favourite artists because he's just absolutely phenomenal, and I'm loving hearing more of his lyricism and just how beautiful his voice is. So I can't wait to get into this video and see what I can expect. But before we do, if you guys are new to the channel, then welcome and thank you for joining. Make sure you click that subscribe button down below to stay up to date with what I post on this channel. And while you're at it, why not leave a little like on this video as well? It really does help me to see what you're enjoying watching so I can keep on making more videos like this. But all that being said, I just can't wait to get into this video, so let's go.
It's finally daybreak. The summer
Beautiful already with the vocals.
I'm finally sober. Been high of loving you for way too long.
Oh, straight off the bat, just the depth and the beauty and the gorgeousness in his voice, and just the depth of the lyrics yet again. Like, I'm finally sober. I've been so high on your love for so long, like loving you for so long. I finally have sort of broken free of that a little bit now. You know, I'm sober of that high that I was on with you. Oh my gosh. Again, just the emotion in that, you know, just the real raw, authentic and vulnerable side of his lyrics. I just really love so much. But again, just that sense of loss, you know, yet again, I feel like it just hits so deep, doesn't it? It hits so hard. But wow, his voice is stunning. Absolutely stunning.
Been high of loving you for way too long. Baby, we tried, cause trying's all we knew.
Oh, the ticking again.
I know the fire light inside is me, not you. It's a bitter and sweet risk when your body into passion fruit.
Oh, hang on.
It's a bitter and sweet risk when your body into passion fruit.
Wow.
It's a bitter and sweet risk when your body into.
I am honestly in awe of how incredible he is. I really am. Number one, he is stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. I have to just say, because it has to be said. But number two, like, it's the risk when you're biting into that passion fruit. It's bitter and it's sweet. Just the thought of, like, I knew going into this, like, it was going to be a risk when it comes to love, you know? Sometimes it can be bitter, sometimes it can be sweet. You can have those moments of good and bad. But ultimately, you were just almost that irresistible that I couldn't not say no to just, you know, trying and seeing where it was going to go. And ultimately, this time it's been, you know, one of those moments where, unfortunately, that love and that light and that fire has sort of almost diminished. But still, like, it was almost, even though it sort of comes to that bitter ending, it was still sweet while we had what we had. Oh, his lyricism is absolutely incredible, and it just makes you absolutely so taken in and captivated by him, doesn't it? I am honestly loving hearing more of his music. This song as well, the switch up in that, we went from such like a almost real low, slow vibe, you know, from that real emotion to then just hitting straight out with that beat and that just vibe. Oh, wow.
It's a bitter and sweet risk when your body into. Baby, we can run, but we can hide it. Can't find it in somebody. It's our love, but I hope you find it. At least I told you the truth.
Oh, didn't he have a similar line in, oh, which song was it? Which song was it? Like, I think, was it Lost and Found? Or was it Ghost? I can't remember, but there was one song I remember him saying, you know, sort of like, I know this isn't almost like the love that you were wanting, but I hope that you can find it with somebody else. Like, I hope you can find it from someone. Bringing back and reinforcing that message of just saying, I know that I wasn't the right one for you. And saying again earlier on in the lyrics, you know, we've played this game now too many times, you know, we've almost been here and done that before. And we've kept on really trying to keep on going, trying again and again, but it just hasn't worked. So I think it's sort of like time to admit that even though I'm not the right love for you, I hope that you can find what you deserve in that love from somebody else. Wow. yet again, just having that moment of sort of letting go, that moment of admitting the truth of the situation, that even though you might have feelings for this person, it's just not going to ultimately work, and having to almost cut yourself off from that person to avoid prolonging that hurt and that pain. This whole beat and rhythm.
Is a bitter and sweet. I guess I'm nervous when it changes. My room and I are both a mess right now.
The room and I are both a mess right now. Oh my gosh. Oh, guys, I am absolutely just loving this song so much, I am. I just think hearing that, it's bitter and sweet, like talking about that person as it being bitter and sweet, but also this situation is bitter and sweet. Like, it's difficult for me to be in this moment and feel all of this hurt and pain and just wondering about what we actually were. But also, in a sense, I have to find that sweetness in knowing that we weren't right, we weren't compatible, and I had to move on, and I have to move on. But it's just trying to find that ability to be able to let go of the past and try and focus on regaining that sense of hope for the future. But it's one of those things, I think, when that moment happens, like you were saying, like the room and I are both a mess right now. Like, I have been literally completely just taken aback by this whole situation. Like, even though I saw it coming, it's almost just like hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, oh, this is the reality now. Like, I don't really know where to move forward from here and how to go on, in a sense, because I've been so used to this situation and constantly going back and forth that it's like I'm a mess right now. How do I figure out what I meant to do and where I meant to go, because I've known this situation for so long and we've been playing this game for so long that it's like now I don't really see how I'm meant to leave this cycle that I'm so used to?
My room and I are both a mess right now. You learn to love me when I let you. You learn to hate me when I let you down.
Oh,
Baby, we
power in that.
tried and tried, 'cause trying's all we knew.
See, we tried and we tried because trying was all we knew. Like, we kept on working and trying to push forward, and we kept on, trying to change up the things it feels like within each other that maybe we thought were the reasons why this wasn't working. But no matter what we tried, nothing was making us fit in the way that we should have been. And like, even though we both knew that this was coming, it's like it's still such a bitter situation to be in, isn't it? Like, it's still that sense of just hurt in knowing that it couldn't work. No matter how hard you tried, no matter how much effort and love you put into it, it just wasn't meant to be. And it's just that feeling of having to come to terms with that, and really admitting that.
Tried, 'cause trying's all we knew. We're like the sands of time, 'cause we're just passing through.
Wow, listen, I can't with these lyrics, and also his little vocal run there at the end was gorgeous. But we're like the sands of time because almost like our love was just passing through. Oh, that lyric is gorgeous but heartbreaking as well, isn't it? Like, even though we were almost one in a sense, like that sand is all encompassing and it's one in a way. If you turn the sands of time, there's still that divide, there's still that split. And it's almost like, again, it's running out, like that sense of time, that sense of love. Oh my gosh. He is just phenomenal, isn't he?
It's a bitter and sweet race when your body into passion fruit.
Oh.
It's better know what you're getting into. 'Cause we'll try our whole life, but sometimes it's our truth.
Oh, it's sour truth. Whoa, hang on. I missed that. Wait, the lyrics are going too quick. I want to take it all in, but there's just so much happening. Oh my gosh, like it's the sour truth. That is just reality. That is life, even though it's a hard thing to admit. Like, love and just being loved and to love and relationships. it can just be such a difficult thing to navigate. It can be so bittersweet. It really can. But I need to hear those lyrics because I missed a few there because everything was just, there's so much going on. Everything's just happening all at once, and I'm just absolutely trying to take in everything because this song is gorgeous.
But sometimes it's our truth. Wanna be your main squeeze, but I can't get lost in the juice.
I want to be your main squeeze, but I can't get lost in the juice. Oh, Jeff. Jeff. Wow. Like, I want to be the one that you're wanting. I want to be the one that you sort of like desire and love and hope for. But I can't get lost in the sweetness when there's still so much bitterness, so much darkness, so much missing from what we should be as a unit together, you know? Like, almost like I can't get lost in the satisfaction that I get from being with you because it's not enough to, really diminish my worries and my anxieties when it comes to what's missing. Oh, but I love that lyric. Wow. And again, he looks unreal. His hair is gorgeous. He looks phenomenal. That lyric is wild and amazing. Oh. Oh wow. At least I told you the truth.
Is a bitter and sweet waste when your body into passion fruit.
This song was amazing. I am honestly loving hearing more of his music so much. He is absolutely unbelievably amazing. Wow. I am honestly in love with his music. I honestly just thought the way in which he really utilized that word of like passion fruit, and the bittersweet, the way that that really did just evolve into so many different meanings throughout the whole song was so clever and amazing and beautiful, and just a great way of really, expressing all of that emotion and that feeling and that sense of hurt and love and pain and everything when it comes to relationships. And I think the depth of the emotion within this song was really, really incredible. But I just think for me, the way that he was almost saying, like, at least I told you the truth, at least I've been transparent with you, like, I've told you that we can't keep going on playing this game of trying and trying and trying and going back and, getting lost in that sense of, like he was saying, passion in a sense, because ultimately there's still something missing. There's still that sense of this just being, a fleeting thing in passing. Like it's something that it's sort of like on off, and I don't want to get lost in constantly having to feel like I'm not enough for you, like I'm not the one that you can give all of that love to. I know that I'm worth more than just being something that you can run to when you need me and then sort of leave again. Like, I just think it's an incredible message, and just saying, I know sort of like I'm not the one you love, but I hope that you find that one day. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful message, isn't it? But again, just everything about this song, the mixture of that sweetness with that bitterness, with the emotions, just absolutely incredible. It really was. But yeah, I absolutely loved this song. I thought it was incredible. I am genuinely just so loving hearing more of Jeff's music. I think he is such an incredible artist and talent, and I honestly cannot wait to hear more from him because I'm just really, really enjoying hearing more of his music. So if you have any other recommendations, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching along this video with me. If you did, like I said, make sure you're clicking that subscribe button down below to stay up to date with what I post on this channel. And while you're at it, why not leave a like on this video as well? It really does help me to see what you're enjoying watching so I can keep on making more videos like this. But with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.